Tonight, while the world sleeps beneath silent skies, trillions of tiny particles are floating through the universe. Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Channel. Ancient grains, older than Earth itself, fragments of exploded stars, invisible rivers of cosmic dust, drifting between galaxies, building planets, carrying the ingredients of life. And right now, some of that dust is passing quietly through your room. So close your eyes, breathe slowly, and journey into the hidden wonder of the universe. Because the greatest stories in space may begin with something almost too small to see. Before there were planets, before oceans, before mountains, and before the first living creature opened its eyes beneath Earth's skies, there was dust. Not ordinary dust, not the dust that gathers quietly on forgotten shelves, but cosmic dust. Tiny particles scattered across the vast darkness of space, particles born inside dying stars, particles forged in explosions so powerful that they briefly outshined entire galaxies. For billions of years, these particles drifted through the universe, slowly, silently, patiently. Most people imagine space as empty, a cold and endless void. But space is not truly empty. It is filled with hidden clouds of microscopic material, clouds stretching for light years, clouds illuminated softly by distant starlight, clouds where new worlds quietly begin. Tonight, we will travel through those clouds. We will move beyond Earth, beyond the moon, beyond the outer planets, and into the ancient rivers of dust that connect the universe itself. And as you rest, we will discover how something unimaginably small became responsible for nearly everything we know. The planets, the oceans, the atmosphere, even the atoms within your own body. Because in many ways, you are not separate from cosmic dust. You are part of it. Long before Earth existed, ancient stars lived and died across the Milky Way. Inside those stars, elements were created through nuclear fusion. Hydrogen became helium. Helium became carbon. Carbon became oxygen. And slowly, over millions of years, stars forged the ingredients needed for planets and life. When massive stars reached the end of their existence, they exploded in brilliant supernovas. The explosions scattered their material across space. Tiny grains of carbon, silicates, iron, frozen ice crystals, the ashes of stars. And from those ashes, new stars would eventually rise. The universe has always recycled itself, a slow cosmic rhythm of creation and destruction. Stars becoming dust, dust becoming stars. A never-ending cycle unfolding across billions of years. As we continue tonight's journey, allow your breathing to slow. Allow the sounds of the universe to drift gently around you. And imagine yourself floating peacefully through the quiet darkness between the stars. There is no hurry here, only stillness, only wonder. Cosmic dust is extraordinarily small. Many particles are thinner than a human hair. Some are smaller than bacteria. Others are so tiny that millions could fit onto the tip of a needle. And yet, despite their size, these particles shape entire galaxies. Cosmic dust exists almost everywhere in the universe, between stars, around planets, inside nebulae, along the edges of black holes, even drifting through our own solar system. Scientists divide cosmic dust into several types: interstellar dust, interplanetary dust, cometary dust, and pre-solar grains, particles older than our sun. Some grains formed before Earth existed, before the solar system formed, before humanity dreamed beneath the night sky. These ancient particles traveled through the galaxy for unimaginable lengths of time, Some eventually became trapped inside meteorites, others drifted into forming planets, and some became part of living organisms, including us. Every breath you take contains atoms born inside ancient stars. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen in your lungs, all forged in stellar furnaces long ago. In a quiet sense, your body is carrying the memory of exploded stars. Cosmic dust also changes how we see the universe. When astronomers point powerful telescopes toward distant galaxies, they often encounter vast curtains of dust. These clouds absorb and scatter light, sometimes hiding entire regions of space. But dust does not only obscure, it also creates beauty. The glowing colors inside nebulae, the soft lanes stretching across the Milky Way, the shimmering halos around newborn stars. Much of this beauty exists because of dust. Dust particles reflect starlight. They radiate heat. They help cool giant gas clouds. And in cooling those clouds, they allow gravity to begin building new stars. Without cosmic dust, the universe might look very different. Perhaps quieter, perhaps emptier, perhaps lifeless. Some scientists even believe dust grains helped carry organic molecules across space, molecules that may have contributed to life on Earth. Tiny travelers, carrying chemistry through the galaxy. Tonight, as you relax deeper into the calm darkness, imagine drifting through a giant nebula, clouds glowing softly in blue and crimson light, particles floating all around you, silent, weightless, ancient, each grain containing a story older than human civilization, older than Earth itself. And somewhere in that endless cloud, a future planet may already be forming. To understand cosmic dust, we must first visit the stars, far away in the darkness of space. Inside giant stellar furnaces, atoms collide under immense pressure. Temperatures rise to millions of degrees. Hydrogen nuclei fuse together. Energy floods outward, and stars begin to shine. For millions or even billions of years, stars remain balanced. Gravity pulls inward. Fusion pushes outward. A perfect cosmic equilibrium. But eventually, every star changes. Small stars fade slowly. Large stars die violently. And during those final moments, something extraordinary happens. The star begins creating heavier elements. Carbon, oxygen, silicon, magnesium, iron. The building blocks of planets. The building blocks of life. When massive stars collapse, their explosions release those materials into surrounding space. The blast waves race outward at incredible speeds, and within the cooling debris, tiny particles begin forming. Cosmic dust is born. Imagine an ocean of glowing stellar ash spreading across the galaxy. Tiny crystals condensing in darkness, slowly cooling, drifting freely for millions of years. Some particles become coated in frozen ice. Others form complex carbon structures. Some remain alone in deep space. Others gather into dense molecular clouds. Over time, gravity gently pulls these particles together. Clouds collapse, temperatures rise, and new stars ignite within the dust. The universe continuously rebuilds itself. One generation of stars gives birth to the next. And hidden within that cycle is the story of our own existence. Because our sun formed from a cloud enriched by earlier stars. The planets formed from leftover dust orbiting the newborn sun. And every living thing on Earth emerged from those ancient materials. We are connected to a chain stretching back billions of years. A chain written in stardust. As you continue listening, allow your thoughts to drift more slowly. Imagine the silence surrounding distant stars. Imagine ancient dust floating peacefully through endless darkness. no sound, no wind, only the slow heartbeat of the cosmos. Between the stars lies an enormous region known as the interstellar medium, a vast mixture of gas, radiation, magnetic fields, and dust. At first glance, it seems empty, but hidden within this darkness are enormous clouds stretching across light years. Some are cold and dense. Others glow softly from nearby stars. Some remain almost completely invisible. Inside these clouds, cosmic dust drifts in silence. The particles collide gently, freeze, separate, gather, and over unimaginable timescales, slowly transform the galaxy. Astronomers study these clouds carefully, because within them, new stars are waiting to be born. One famous example is the Orion Nebula, a glowing nursery located more than 1,000 light-years from Earth. Inside its luminous clouds, young stars are forming even now. Around many of those young stars, spinning disks of dust circle quietly. Within those disks, tiny grains begin sticking together, becoming pebbles, then rocks, then worlds. The process takes millions of years, but eventually, planets emerge from the dust. Every mountain, every ocean, every desert, every forest, all beginning as microscopic particles drifting around a newborn star. And somewhere in the galaxy tonight, countless new worlds are still forming. Some may resemble Earth, some may be frozen and silent, some may contain oceans beneath thick atmospheres, and some, perhaps, may already hold life, all born from cosmic dust. Not all cosmic dust remains far away. Every day, Earth is visited by particles from space. Tiny grains enter our atmosphere continuously. Scientists estimate that thousands of tons of cosmic material fall onto Earth each year. Most particles are microscopic, invisible, gentle. As they descend through the atmosphere, many burn briefly in flashes of light, shooting stars, meteors, tiny sparks crossing the night sky. Comets are among the greatest carriers of cosmic dust. These icy travelers originate far beyond the planets, in distant regions of the solar system, where sunlight is weak and temperatures are extremely cold. When a comet approaches the sun, its ice begins to vaporize. Gas and dust stream outward, forming glowing tails stretching millions of kilometers. Some of that dust remains behind in space, and when Earth passes through those ancient trails, meteor showers appear. The Perseids, the Leonids, the Geminids, beautiful reminders that our planet moves through rivers of cosmic debris. Imagine standing beneath a dark sky, watching meteors drift silently overhead, each streak lasting only seconds. Yet each particle may have traveled through space for millions or billions of years. Ancient dust, ending its journey in a brief flash of light. One of the most fascinating questions in science is simple. How did life begin? And strangely, cosmic dust may hold part of the answer. Inside interstellar clouds, astronomers have discovered complex organic molecules, alcohols, sugars, carbon compounds, even amino acid ingredients connected to biology. These molecules can form on the surfaces of dust grains, tiny particles acting like microscopic laboratories in deep space. As dust drifts through cold molecular clouds, frozen layers build upon the grains. Radiation from nearby stars triggers chemical reactions. And over time, more complex molecules emerge. Some scientists believe comets and asteroids delivered these materials to the early Earth. Billions of years ago, our young planet was bombarded constantly by space debris. Water, carbon compounds, organic chemistry. Perhaps cosmic dust helped seed Earth with ingredients necessary for life. The idea is both scientific and deeply poetic, that life on Earth may have begun with particles drifting silently between the stars. Tonight, somewhere far away in the galaxy, similar chemistry may still be unfolding on distant planets, orbiting distant suns, in hidden oceans beneath alien skies. The universe may be far more alive than we once imagined. Even the most extreme places in the universe contain dust. Around giant black holes at the centers of galaxies, thick rings of gas and dust spin at enormous speeds. These structures can stretch for light years. Some black holes consume surrounding matter. Others launch powerful jets across intergalactic space. Yet even near these violent cosmic engines, dust survives. Entire galaxies are shaped by dust. The Milky Way itself contains vast dark lanes crossing its spiral arms. Without those clouds, our galaxy would appear dramatically different. When astronomers observe distant galaxies using infrared telescopes, they often see enormous hidden regions glowing with dust. Some galaxies produce stars at astonishing rates, thousands of suns forming inside dusty clouds. The universe is constantly evolving, and dust is woven through every stage of that evolution, from the birth of stars, to the growth of galaxies, to the possibility of life itself. Tiny particles guiding cosmic history. There is a quiet truth hidden within astronomy. The atoms inside your body were once part of stars. Long ago, before Earth formed, ancient suns created the elements that now exist within you. Those stars died. The material scattered across space, and eventually became part of our solar system. Your heartbeat, your breath, your bones, your thoughts, all connected to cosmic history. When people say we are made of stardust, it is not merely poetry, it is reality. And perhaps there is something comforting in that. To realize that we are part of a universe far older and larger than ourselves. A universe continuously transforming. A universe where nothing truly disappears. Stars become dust. Dust becomes planets. Planets become life. And life eventually returns its atoms to the cosmos once again. A gentle cycle continuing endlessly across time. Now, imagine yourself drifting peacefully through space. Far from cities. Far from noise. Far from worry. Around you, the universe glows softly. Nebulae shimmer in the darkness. Stars pulse gently in the distance. Clouds of cosmic dust drift like golden mist. You are completely weightless, calm, safe, or still. Breathe slowly. In and out with every breath, the universe grows quieter. You pass through ancient stellar clouds. Particles sparkle faintly around you. Some are older than Earth. Some older than the sun. Ahead, a newborn star glows within a cocoon of dust. A future solar system slowly taking shape. Planets will one day orbit there. Mountains may rise. Oceans may form. Perhaps living creatures will gaze upward into their own night skies, wondering where they came from. And all of it begins here, in silence, in darkness, among drifting cosmic dust. The universe is filled with extraordinary things. Black holes, galaxies, exploding stars, worlds beyond imagination. Yet tonight, we discovered that one of the greatest wonders may also be one of the smallest. Tiny grains drifting silently through endless space. Particles carrying the memory of ancient stars. Particles helping shape planets, oceans, and life itself. Cosmic dust reminds us that the universe is connected. Nothing exists entirely alone. The stars, the galaxies, the Earth, and you, all part of the same unfolding story. As the journey slowly comes to an end, allow your thoughts to drift peacefully into the darkness. Imagine distant stars glowing softly beyond the night sky. Imagine ancient dust floating endlessly through the cosmos. Quiet, timeless, infinite, and somewhere out there, new stars are already beginning.